Okay, right here. Living with the dark winters in Sweden. Midnight sun and polar night. There we go, guys. This is the video by the channel Yona Yinton. I think that's probably how it's pronounced. I don't know for sure. Hit like on the original video. Thanks, Dolly, for the suggestion. I've seen this channel before. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, I think I have seen a video of hers. It's not this video, though. All right. Watch it.
My name is Jonna, and I live in the north of Sweden.
In the north, the Arctic Circle, huh? Yeah, the Northern Lights. There we go.
Sweden is a country with a lot of light. And it's also a country with a lot of darkness. It all depends on what season it is. Just like many other countries in the Northern Hemisphere, there is a strong contrast in the light conditions between summer and winter. In the winter, it's dark almost all the time.
That would suck.
And in the summer, it's light all the time.
Also,
during the summer in the very north of Sweden,
it wouldn't suck as bad to have daylight all the time, but it would suck more, I think, to have dark all the time for sure. So what time did she say this was? Had a timestamp, 1:53 in the night a.m. Oh, so this is, the midnight, this is when it doesn't get dark at all forever. Okay, yeah, so that would suck. That would equally suck.
During the summer in the very north of Sweden, the sun never sets between the end of May until the middle of July.
That's crazy.
So you can see the sun 24 hours a day, and that is called the midnight sun.
Drive you crazy, wouldn't it?
And then, during the winter in the very north of Sweden, it's the opposite. For a couple of weeks, the sun never rises above the horizon, which means that there is no sunlight for about a month.
Oh, it's just a month. I mean, I thought it was longer than that, actually. A month's not too bad, I guess.
And that is called the polar night. These extreme contrasts in light is caused by the rotation of the Earth in relation to the position of the sun. And the further north you go, the bigger the contrast.
Thanks for the subscription, Lyle. I appreciate it. Perma-dark would be worse than perma-night. Yeah, I think so, because daylight, permanent daylight, at least you could put like blackout curtains over your windows and make your house dark. You could at least do that, right?
North of Sweden. And if I'm lucky and it's a clear sky, I can see the sun above the treetops for about an hour during the darkest time of the year.
Dang.
It's the middle of the day, and this is how high the sun goes up now. It's just a little bit over the horizon, or over the trees. But winters like this one, when it's been cloudy every day, I actually didn't see a glimpse of the sun for over a month. But just a few days ago, now in the beginning of January, I got to feel the sun on my face again.
And that was probably a good day. After a month, you're probably depressed. Like a whole month of like just dark all the time, dark all the time. Like, yeah, sure, you can turn the lights on in your house, but it's not the same as sunlight coming through the curtains. You know what I'm saying?
This is the first glimpse of the sun that we see in over a month. Do you see this? And that feeling when you begin to feel the sunlight again in January is always overwhelming. It's like seeing the sun for the first time in your life. Even if it can be hard sometimes with these kinds of light conditions, I really love it and I would never want to change it. I think the light is never as beautiful as it is during these most extreme times of the year.
I mean, she's used to it probably. I would want to do it. I would want to change it. Oops.
When it's summer, I usually change my rhythm and stay up all nights and then sleep in the forenoon instead. The light is so beautiful in the middle of the night, and as a filmmaker and photographer, it's like a dream to be out and capture the beauty of the bright nights of June.
I mean, yeah, there's that. Even in Denmark, it would be. So in Denmark, Dolly, is it times like that too? Is it north enough that is there like total darkness and total daylight for any period, or is it just like just really close to the edge of that cutoff?
And then in the winter, even if we don't get so much sunlight, we at least get a few hours of twilight during the day. And that light is the most beautiful kind of daylight that I know. It's like experiencing a long sunrise without a sun.
But it'd probably be relatively bright anyways because of all the snow. Everything's white. So the little bit of light that you get past the horizon, like it's showing right there, would probably be amplified a little bit more just because of the fact that everything's white and reflective, I would think.
And when it's a clear sky and the sun is rising just a tiny bit above the treetops, it spreads a soft and pink light all over the landscape. And that is beyond beautiful. Around 3 in the day, it's already getting dark, and it makes the evenings feel never-ending.
It'd be a weird, like you'd have to live by the clock. Like it'd be weird.
But the darkness makes us see what is never visible in the light. Because actually, we do get sunlight from thousands of suns far, far away.
I mean, sure.
I live
thousands of suns far, far away. Yeah, but you're not getting a lot of daylight there. But I guess it does amplify, I'm sure, because of the white snow.
In a place where there's no light pollution. And the night sky is breathtaking. And for me, that is one of the reasons that I really love the winter here.
Take it easy, Yolanda.
And now and then, the sun sends us a greeting in the darkness. Particles from storms on the surface of the sun comes traveling towards the earth, colliding with our magnetic field and creating the aurora borealis, the northern lights that dances in the sky.
I missed it last time.
I can never find the right words to describe how much I love to stand under the northern lights on a cold and dark winter night.
Yeah, the last time the northern lights happened, I missed it. I set alarms on my phone and everything for the middle of the night, and I was just sleeping so good, I guess. I slept through my alarm. Missed it. I caught it last, was it last year? I think it was last year. We had some northern lights that we could see here. I got a nice picture of it. It wasn't green. It was showing through more like the pinkish colors, but yeah, huge sun blast a couple days ago. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I missed it though with the solar, with the aurora borealis or whatever.
I can take the darkness any day as long as I get to see the stars and the northern lights. It makes it all worth it. But even though there is so much beauty to find in these special kinds of light conditions that we have here in the north, right. I would lie if I said that it's always easy to live and adapt to them.
Yeah, you'd be lying, because you know damn well you struggle on days up there in the Arctic and the cold. Sure, it's beautiful. Sure, the lights are awesome in the sky, but like, you're living in the Arctic. There's going to be some rough times. I know it. I know this.
Because it's not. Well, the summer is easy. I don't think you can have too much light. The only thing that people often ask me is if it's harder to sleep when it's light all night. And for me personally, if I want to sleep during the night, I have no problem with that. And for those who do feel like it's a problem, it's easily fixed with some thick and dark curtains.
Yeah. Duh. Of course it is.
But the winter and the darkness is definitely much more challenging. And I can only speak from my own experience now. The lack of sunlight makes me more tired, and during the darkest and coldest months, between November and March, I sometimes struggle to keep the energy up. It's harder to get up in the morning when it's dark outside. Our body naturally want to wake up with the sun. And in the afternoon, I often get confused with the time, since the darkness makes it feel like it's much later than it actually is. And the lack of daylight makes me struggle more as a filmmaker, since I only have 1 hour of good light to film in a day, compared to the 24-hour of good light in the summer.
Yeah.
So the darkness, combined with the cold, make things a bit more challenging. And I know I'm not the only one struggling to keep up the energy during this time of the year.
Oh, I am too. Yeah, I get it. I don't have to live in Sweden to get. I mean, I got a foot of snow outside right now, so I get it. It's cold. Wearing my winter hat inside because it's chilly in here. Is that a frozen lake? Yep, it's just on a frozen. Oh, nope. Ugh. I just got cold.
But of course, there's many things you can do to make the winters a little easier. I want to mention a few things that helps me adapt better to the lack of sunlight. For me personally, I think that the tiredness that I feel in the winter is the hardest part. The energy level is so low sometimes. And the cure to that is not always to sleep more. It can actually be to do the opposite. So I try my best to keep being active and moving my body as much as I can.
I need to do that more.
And get as much daylight as possible. I go for long walks with my dog every day. And if the weather is good, I like to go out in the forest with my snowshoes and my camera, or go skiing.
I don't have good boots, or
I also love to take ice baths. It's something I started doing a few years ago, combined with breathing exercises, using the Wim Hof method, and it has become my favorite way of boosting myself with new energy when I need it the most. Going into that freezing water is actually the last thing that my body wants to do in that moment. But putting myself into that kind of discomfort is awakening something in me that helps me reset my body. Believe it or not, but cold swims and cold showers has many good health benefits. It's not for everyone, of course, and it's important to get knowledge
I feel like it would make my heart explode
before trying an ice bath if you have never done it before. But for me, it has been a great source of energy and joy during the winter time. So I really feel a big difference in my energy levels in the winter when I move my body in some way. It doesn't need to be a full workout, but just something, a little every day that makes you feel alive.
Yeah, I need to do that more.
When we can't get enough energy from the sun, I think it's even more important to make sure that we get enough energy and nutrition from our food. Nature has so much to give us in the summer that we can harvest and save for the winter when we need it the most.
Yeah, if you got a place to go pick all that stuff. They look like those Lango berries.
Here in the north, we have plenty of berries in the forest. So I like to pick tons of blueberries and lingonberries and put in the freezer so that we can eat berries and drink juice from berries every single day during the whole winter.
Will you freeze them? Oh, she's canning them.
I also like to pick different herbs that are good for our health and dry them to make my own tea for the winter.
Oh, cool.
One of my favorite teas to drink when it's cold and dark outside is simply made out of birch leaves. I pick them just as they begin to bloom in the spring.
I didn't catch what kind of leaves she said that was.
Is simply made out of birch leaves.
Birch leaves? Birch leaves? Really? I think we have birch trees around here. Why do those leaves look so small? Is that like from a baby, like a small birch?
I pick them just as they begin to bloom in the spring, while they're still small and light green. And the tea smells and tastes just like how it smells like in the spring. And in the middle of the winter, I think it feels so comforting to have a piece of the spring to remind you of the wonderful time to come when everything is blooming and the birds are singing again. And of course, I also take vitamin D supplements, since we don't get anything from the sun in many months.
I need to take vitamin D because I don't go outside hardly. It's cold. It's wintertime. I sit here in the office a lot of times.
Even though that would never replace the sun, I believe it can help a little bit. The list of things you can do to handle the darkness is endless. These were just to mention a few. But I think that the most important thing of all is to accept and adapt to the cycles of nature.
I don't have a choice.
I definitely feel a big difference in the energy during summer and winter, both in nature and in myself. And that doesn't mean that it's right or wrong, it's just different. I think the winter and the darkness can cause a lot of unnecessary suffering when we are trying to force ourselves to feel the same as we do in the summer. It's okay to feel tired. It's okay to feel lack of inspiration. And it's okay to need more sleep and to let...
Not when I got my whole house falling apart if I don't do anything, dishes piling up, and it's like, yeah, sure, it's okay to feel tired, but then my dishes are piling up. So I don't have a choice. I got to get off my ass and do stuff. It sucks sometimes, but you know, it is what it is.
Things slow down.
I like to relax too, though, when I can.
A flower would never force itself to bloom in the cold winter. So why would we? This way of thinking changed my way of dealing with the different seasons. I love the winters just as much as I love the summers. They both have their own benefits and challenges. And I think it gets much easier when we let go and accept what we feel instead of fighting it, and accept the cycles in nature and the cycles in ourselves and learn to live with it, like a dance.
Old. She probably put her coat on immediately after filming this.
So this is how it is to live with the light and the darkness in the north of Sweden, from my perspective. The extreme contrasts in light also creates a bigger contrast to the seasons, and they all have their own beauty.
It does look nice.
I love the constantly changing seasons, and that you can see and feel how the light changes a little bit for every single day that goes by. The beautiful balance of light and darkness is my greatest source of inspiration, and it makes every day feel new and different.
I bet they had really nice looking northern lights a few days back, half a week ago or something. Thank you so much for watching. It's a cool video. So the winter, or the midnight sun, huh? Dark winters. Very cool, guys. Very cool. So you guys have a super fun, awesome day. Catch you in the next one. Take care.